Let me ask you something right off the bat. Have you ever felt like there's someone out there whose energy could change everything for you? Someone whose presence doesn't just complete you, but magnifies you, amplifies you like gasoline added to a slow-burning fire. That's what we're diving into today. We're talking about your twin flame and how this cosmic connection can effortlessly boost your vibration to 10x its usual intensity. And if you think this is just some mystical, out there concept, I'm here to tell you that understanding how this works can change your life in ways you can't even imagine yet. Twin flames aren't just another spiritual connection or a soulmate bond. This connection is something far deeper, far more intense. When you meet your twin flame, it's like seeing yourself reflected back with such clarity that it can be overwhelming. But the key here is that this is not just a reflection of who you are now, it's a reflection of who you are meant to become. This person, your twin flame, doesn't just show up in your life to mirror your energy, but to amplify it. They pull out the highest version of you, the version you know you can be, but maybe haven't fully stepped into yet.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
So how does this amplification happen? Let's break it down. When you and your twin flame come into each other's lives, your energies sync in a way that is both magnetic and transformative. You know how magnets work, right? Opposites attract. But when two magnets of the same polarity come together, the force is nearly unstoppable. That's the kind of energy we're talking about here. Your twin flame amplifies your vibration because your energies are so aligned that you start to feed off each other's frequency. It's like two tuning forks vibrating at the same pitch. The moment one starts to hum, the other falls perfectly in sync, amplifying the sound to a whole new level. But here's the catch. Are you ready for that kind of intensity? Because when your vibration starts to amplify, everything else in your life will be affected. Things that no longer align with your higher frequency will start to fall away. Relationships, situations, even old habits that don't serve your new vibration will begin to dissolve. It's not just about energy between you and your twin flame. It's about how that energy affects everything around you. And this is where the effortless part comes in. You see, when you're aligned with your twin flame, raising your vibration doesn't require force. You don't have to grind away at it or push yourself to meditate for hours or read every spiritual book out there. This isn't a struggle, it's a natural elevation. It's like stepping onto an escalator. Once you're on it, it lifts you up effortlessly. Your twin flame acts as that energetic escalator. Their energy, combined with yours, does the heavy lifting. But here's the thing. How do you know if you've met your twin flame? And more importantly, how can you be certain that this connection will truly amplify your vibration? The truth is, the universe gives you signs, and they're not subtle. When your twin flame enters your life, you'll feel an immediate shift. It's like everything suddenly clicks, and you start seeing the world with a new level of clarity. You'll feel like you've known this person forever, even if you've just met. And the synchronicities? They'll be undeniable. You'll start noticing repeating numbers, chance encounters, and moments of deep spiritual awakening. These are all signs that your vibration is already starting to rise. But let's get practical for a second. What can you do to make sure you're ready for this amplification? Because here's the deal. While the connection with your twin flame will naturally raise your vibration, you need to be in a place where you can handle that kind of elevation. I think of it like this: if you try to climb a mountain without preparing, the altitude can knock you out. It's the same with your vibration. If you're not mentally, emotionally, and spiritually prepared, the intensity of this connection could overwhelm you instead of elevating you. So let's talk preparation. First, you need to clear out any energy blockages that are holding you back. This could be unresolved emotional baggage, limiting beliefs, or even toxic relationships that are keeping you stuck in a lower vibration. Have you ever felt like something was weighing you down, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it? That's your energy telling you that there's something you need to release. And once you let go of those blockages, you create space for the amplification to happen. Second, you've got to trust the process. When your twin flame comes into your life, things aren't always going to be smooth. In fact, twin flame connections can often trigger deep healing processes that aren't always comfortable. But here's the thing. Are you willing to go through that discomfort for the sake of your spiritual evolution? Because that's where the real growth happens. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. The challenges you face with your twin flame are designed to push you to your highest self, to 10x your vibration, so that you can step into the life you're truly meant to live. Now, let's dive deeper into the actual mechanics of how this amplification works. When you and your twin flame come together, it's not just your emotional or mental states that sync, it's your energetic fields. Each of us has an electromagnetic field around our body, commonly referred to as the aura. The stronger your aura, the higher your vibration. When your twin flame enters your life, their aura merges with yours, and this creates a powerful energetic circuit. The energy between you starts to flow back and forth, creating a feedback loop that amplifies both of your vibrations. But here's the question you need to ask yourself. Are you allowing your energy to flow freely, or are you blocking it? Because for this amplification to happen, you need to be open. Open to the connection, open to the flow of energy, and open to the transformation that will inevitably follow. If you're holding back, whether it's because of fear, doubt, or past trauma, you won't be able to fully experience the power of this vibration boost. This brings us to the most important point. How can you become the best version of yourself in the presence of your twin flame? Because that's what this is all about. It's not just about raising your vibration for the sake of it. It's about becoming who you were always meant to be, stepping into your power, and living a life that's aligned with your highest purpose. So now that we've explored the basics of how your twin flame can amplify your vibration, let's dig deeper into unlocking the true potential of this connection. Think of your twin flame as a doorway, one that opens to infinite possibilities for growth, healing, and transformation. But here's the thing, are you ready to step through that door? Because to fully experience the 10x amplification of your vibration, you need to be willing to embrace the challenges, the lessons, and the intensity that comes with this sacred bond. This isn't just about feeling good or having a heightened sense of love. This is about spiritual evolution on a scale you may have never experienced before. First, let's talk about the power of mirroring. One of the most profound aspects of a twin flame connection is how your twin flame reflects back to you the parts of yourself that are both light and shadow. You see, no one can show you your strengths and weaknesses like your twin flame can. They hold up a mirror to your soul, showing you both the beauty and the pain that you carry. And this is where the real work begins. Are you willing to face your shadow side? Because when your twin flame comes into your life, they're going to make it impossible to ignore the parts of yourself that need healing. Now, this might sound intense, and it is, but this is how you unlock the full potential of the connection. The more you're willing to face your shadows, the more you clear the energetic blockages that have been keeping your vibration low. Your twin flame helps you heal by triggering these deep wounds, not to hurt you, but to help you release them. And as you heal, your vibration naturally rises. Imagine you've been carrying around a heavy backpack full of old emotional pain and limiting beliefs. With your twin flame's help, you start to unpack that backpack, removing the weight that's been holding you down. And as you do, you become lighter, your energy expands, and your vibration begins to soar. But here's the deeper question. Can you handle the truth when it's reflected back to you? Because the truth is, many of us spend our lives avoiding our own inner pain. We distract ourselves with work, relationships, or material things, all to avoid looking in the mirror. But your twin flame won't let you do that. They'll push you to face the uncomfortable truths about yourself. And while this can be difficult, it's also incredibly liberating. The freedom that comes from facing your shadows and healing them is what allows your vibration to reach new heights. Now, let's talk about the role of surrender in unlocking your twin flame connection. You see, one of the biggest mistakes people make in these relationships is trying to control the outcome. They get so caught up in the idea of being with their twin flame or making the relationship fit a certain mold that they forget the true purpose of the connection. The real purpose of a twin flame isn't about having a perfect romantic relationship, it's about spiritual ascension. It's about raising your vibration to a level where you are fully aligned with your highest self and your divine purpose. So let me ask you, are you willing to surrender to this process? Are you willing to let go of control and allow the connection to unfold in whatever way it's meant to? Because when you surrender, you create space for the universe to work its magic. You allow the energy between you and your twin flame to flow freely without the resistance of your ego getting in the way. And this is where the real magic happens. When you stop trying to control the connection, you open yourself up to receiving all the lessons, blessings, and spiritual growth that your twin flame has to offer. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting that the universe has a plan for you and your twin flame. And that plan is always for your highest good. Even if the journey is difficult, even if there are periods of separation or intense challenges, trust that everything is happening exactly as it's meant to. This trust, this surrender, is what allows your vibration to rise effortlessly. When you stop fighting the process, the energy between you and your twin flame becomes a powerful force that naturally elevates both of you. But here's another question to sit with. What are you holding on to that's preventing you from fully surrendering? Maybe it's fear of losing control. Maybe it's old emotional wounds that you haven't fully healed. Or maybe it's the ego's need for validation or certainty. Whatever it is, identify it. Because once you let go of these attachments, you'll find that the energy between you and your twin flame becomes much more fluid, much more harmonious. And this harmony is what creates the amplification of your vibration. Let's not forget the importance of alignment in this process. As your vibration rises, you'll notice that your life starts to shift in profound ways. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will suddenly appear. People who aren't aligned with your new vibration will fall away, and new, more aligned relationships will come into your life. But this alignment isn't just external, it's internal too. As you raise your vibration, you'll find that you're more connected to your intuition, more in tune with your soul's purpose. And this is one of the greatest gifts of the twin flame connection. It helps you align with your true self, with the version of you that is vibrating at the highest possible frequency. But here's the final question for this part. Are you willing to let go of the old version of yourself to step into the new? Because with this amplification of your vibration comes a shedding of the past. The person you were before you met your twin flame is not the person you are meant to become. Your twin flame is here to help you evolve into the highest version of yourself. And that means leaving behind old patterns, old beliefs, and old ways of being. This can be a difficult process, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Now that we've explored how your twin flame can amplify your vibration and help you shed the old version of yourself, let's take it a step further. What happens when you harness this amplified vibration to manifest your highest reality? Because that's where the true magic of the twin flame connection lies, not just in the relationship itself, but in how it enables you to become a conscious creator of your life. You see, when your vibration is elevated, you're not just in a heightened emotional or spiritual state. You're in a state of alignment with the universe. And when you're aligned, manifestation becomes effortless. This isn't about wishful thinking or forcing things to happen. It's about allowing your desires to flow to you naturally. But here's the big question. Are you clear on what you truly want to manifest? Because when your vibration is amplified by your twin flame, the energy you put out into the universe is magnified. That means if you're unclear, or if you're sending out mixed signals, you could end up manifesting things that don't serve your highest good. So, what is your highest reality? What does it look like, feel like, sound like? Take a moment to really think about this. This is the life that is most aligned with your soul's purpose, the life that brings you the deepest fulfillment and joy. And here's where the twin flame connection comes into play. Your twin flame helps you see this vision more clearly. Their presence in your life illuminates your path forward, helping you strip away the layers of doubt and confusion that may have clouded your vision in the past. It's as if they hold a mirror up to your soul, reflecting back to you the life you've always dreamed of, but maybe didn't believe was possible. But here's the next question you need to ask yourself. Are you willing to let go of the limiting beliefs that are keeping you from manifesting this life? Because even with the amplified energy of your twin flame, if you're still holding on to beliefs that tell you, I'm not worthy or I can't have that, you'll block the flow of manifestation. This is why doing the inner work, healing your wounds, confronting your fears, and letting go of the past is so crucial. The higher your vibration, the more aligned your manifestations will be with your true desires. Now, let's talk about how you can actively use the twin flame dynamic to manifest. The first thing to understand is that manifestation is about feeling as if your desires are already here. When you're in the presence of your twin flame, the energy between you creates an elevated emotional state: love, joy, excitement, and passion. These are the exact emotions that fuel manifestation. When you're in this high vibration state, you're not just thinking about what you want, you're feeling it. And this feeling is what sends a powerful signal to the universe. But here's a crucial point. Are you staying in this high vibration state consistently, or are you letting doubt creep in? Because the twin flame dynamic can be intense, and it's easy to let fear or uncertainty lower your vibration. You might start questioning whether you deserve the things you're trying to manifest, or whether you're ready for them. But every time you let doubt take over, you send conflicting energy into the universe, which can slow down or block the manifestation process. This is why it's essential to practice emotional mastery when working with your twin flame to manifest. Emotional mastery doesn't mean suppressing your emotions, it means being aware of them and choosing to stay in a state of high vibration, even when challenges arise. When you're with your twin flame, use the connection to elevate your emotions. Focus on the love, the joy, the passion. Let those emotions fuel your manifestations, and you'll find that the things you desire start to flow into your life with ease. Now, let's get practical. How can you and your twin flame work together to manifest your highest reality? One powerful method is visualization. Visualization is one of the most effective tools for manifestation because it allows you to see and feel your desired reality as if it's already here. And when you do this with your twin flame, the energy is amplified. The two of you can sit together, close your eyes, and visualize the life you want to create. See it in vivid detail. Feel the emotions of living that life. Let your heart sink in this vision and allow the energy between you to elevate your emotions to a state of pure joy and excitement. But here's a deeper question. Are you visualizing from a place of fear or from a place of abundance? Because if you're visualizing out of fear of losing your twin flame, fear of not achieving your desires, you're still operating from a low vibration. Instead, visualize from a place of knowing that you are already worthy, that your desires are already on their way to you. This shift in perspective is what will unlock the full power of manifestation. Another technique you can use with your twin flame is affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your desires and help you stay in a high vibration state. You and your twin flame can create affirmations together that reflect the reality you want to manifest. For example, you might say, "We are living our highest reality, full of love, joy, and abundance." Say these affirmations out loud, feel the energy behind them, and let the emotions of these words lift your vibration even higher. But remember, manifestation isn't just about thinking and feeling, it's also about taking inspired action. The universe responds to action just as much as it responds to energy. So ask yourself, are you taking steps toward your highest reality? Or are you waiting for everything to fall into place on its own? When you and your twin flame are in alignment, you'll find that opportunities start to appear, doors begin to open, and the next steps on your path become clear. But you have to be willing to take those steps. Trust that the universe is guiding you, and take action in the direction of your dreams. Finally, let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can emit. When you're grateful for what you already have, you send a signal to the universe that you're open to receiving more. So here's the final question for this part. Are you practicing gratitude daily? With your twin flame by your side, take time each day to express gratitude for the connection, for the lessons, for the growth, and for the life you're manifesting together. This simple practice will keep your vibration high and ensure that you're always in alignment with your highest reality. As we move toward the final part of this journey, let's reflect on what the twin flame connection truly represents. It's not just a relationship or a romantic connection, it's a spiritual path. And like any journey of growth, it requires commitment, self-awareness, and a willingness to evolve. The twin flame journey is a path to spiritual mastery. But here's the question, are you ready to embrace this path fully? Because this is where the real transformation happens. When you and your twin flame come together, you're not just amplifying each other's energy for personal gain. You're being called to a higher purpose, one that goes beyond the individual and the relationship. This journey is about becoming the highest version of yourself, so you can serve the world in a more profound way. Your twin flame is your mirror, your catalyst, and your partner in this spiritual quest. Together, you're meant to elevate not only your own lives, but the collective consciousness as well. But here's the challenge. Spiritual mastery requires surrender. It requires letting go of the ego, the need for control, and the attachment to outcomes. It asks you to trust in the divine timing of your journey, even when things don't make sense. The twin flame path will test you, push you, and sometimes break you open, but it will also lead you to a level of spiritual growth that is unmatched. The question is, can you let go of the old stories that no longer serve you? Can you trust the process, even when it's painful? As you embrace this path, remember that the challenges you face with your twin flame are not meant to hurt you, they're meant to awaken you. Every trigger, every moment of discomfort is an invitation to go deeper into your own healing. And as you heal, you step closer to spiritual mastery. You become more aligned, more grounded, and more capable of holding the higher frequencies that come with this journey. So, as we close, ask yourself, are you willing to fully embrace the twin flame journey, not just as a relationship, but as a path to spiritual mastery? Because when you do, you unlock the true power of this connection not just for yourself, but for the world.